and I will do the second part of the course. So we were talking about Kvinnoholmen, the pig swim we just see here. Then we hit Mörtebundsö.
To mention there at Kvinnoholmen is you've been in the water for a long time, and it's super technical island. So and when you're being in the water, you're pretty stiff in your legs usually. So take it really easy on this island and don't trip because you'll have time to run later. I promise you. So super technical running for you who are coming here for the first time. So just be aware.
Yeah,
but keep moving.
Yeah, keep moving. A lot of people are cramping up. I normally say that after the pig swim, I have like frozen chicken legs. That's what it feels like. But you have time to warm up on Mörtebundsö here, and it's only technical till here, or a single trail, the trail we've made over the years. And here we hit like a proper gravel road that we follow down to the southern dock. Up here is a really cool house, used as a hunting house back in the days. They used to have a lot of parties there, all the famous people in Sweden in the 18th century. So it's really cool. If you have time, look up and look at it. We have an energy station there. Then swim over to my favorite island. And actually today I heard there was a forest fire on this island today. So we'll see when we'll do the course marking next week. We'll see what it did to the island, but I hope it wasn't too major. This is a really cool technical trail run, but still beautiful. It's a lot of ups and downs. You run through the blueberry birch, and it's just amazing. I really enjoy this running. It's at its best. And then we hit the fourth longest swim of the day, and it's between Kimboon and Getskär. And this will also be marked with the buoy, and at the exit there will be a strobe. We have normally a volunteer pointing you this way. But now when we've added the strobe here since last year, it's very easy to see where to exit. And when you exit this swim, then you've done most of the swimming. There's only these short 100 meters, 200 meters, 250 meters swims left. You do this 100-meter swim onto Kimboon. On Kimboon, there's a lot of animals. There are 3 gates. There's one here, one there, and one there. These have to be closed behind you. If they are closed, close them. That's good to know. Otherwise, they actually call this this trail that we've created over the years, they call it Norra Länken, which is funny because it's actually a main road in Stockholm. Car road, so they just renamed this trail to Norra Länken. We have
before you go on, Staffan, I heard I got a question here. They're asking why you call the pig swim, and my answer was that I mean because it's the Swedish word for it when it gets tough in the Swedish word is the grisigt. It means it's very piggy, so it just means that you need to toughen it out, and it's just tough because it's long in the race, and it's this winds coming from the open sea just makes that swim slow and harder than the protected swims. That's my answer, but I don't know if you have another.
No, it's correct. That's the correct answer. Since it's the second longest swim of the whole course, and it's normally really wavy and windy there, it turned. It got the name pig swim from grisigt in Swedish, and it stayed since ever then. Also, I have forgot to tell you about the cutoff on Nämdö. It was 11:15, but we shouldn't think too much about the cutoffs. Always look ahead. It's like focusing on cutoffs then you will only go slower. So focus on moving as fast as you can all the time, and then if you make it or not, time will tell. But here is the we have a cutoff here at Mötterboons, and then we have the second last cutoff here at Kimboon at Bakfickan, which is the restaurant where we have the energy station. And then you have this nice swim, and make sure to really enjoy this swim. It's about I think it's 400 meters or something. Uh, it's
300. Yeah.
300. Yeah, 300 meters, and enjoy it, because then it's all about running. You will hit the notorious Unao. And yeah, here, I don't know, Oscar, how you did it, but a lot of people, they take off their wetsuits here in the beginning,
Yeah.
especially if it's a warm day, because
Yeah.
here you actually have time to do it.
Yeah, I
And
mean, this island is so long that even if you don't need to take off the wetsuit, I can tell you 100% everyone is running faster without the wetsuit on. So just take it off. It's an order almost. If you're not, I mean, having hypothermia and super cold, but for some reason, but the forecast doesn't look like you'll have that condition enter this island. So take it on, and then just bring all the fluid as you can get come over as you pass on the different stations on the island.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Uh, I guide you through gravel roads to here where you hit like a hiking trail through the forest and over some really cool cliffs, or like flatten out rocks. Then you hit the gravel road here again, and it's gravel road all the way to here, and here it get paved. Then you have 4Ks of paved running to Sundby here. And for some, the paved running is a relief, and for some, it's a nightmare. So I don't know who you are and what you like, but yeah, just to know that you have 4Ks of paved running can be nice, either you like it or not. And here we have the second to last energy station at the Unao Kyrka, the Unao Church. And this is also where Final 15 will start, and which is the race we're hosting on Saturday before the World Championship. They will do the last, and it's named Final 15 because from here you have 15 kilometers left of the course. Uh, Continue down to Sundby. Here you hit the gravel road again, all the way to here, and then from here you go through some really cool seagrass. It's higher than me and Oscar. If you're the first team, you pretty much have to make your way through. If you're one of the last teams, you will have like a really nice road to run through. Um, and then through this island down to the swim over to Kullberling. And here we have the last cutoff at 6 o'clock in the evening. And
And now, I mean, Uno is, I mean, definitely the beast of the World Championship course. And if you have conquered that, you basically made it to the finish line.
yeah,
And from here on, it's just really nice Swedish traditional swim run. So just enjoy it as much as possible. But of course, always keep moving.
yeah. And the total run on Una is 17.6 kilometers. So it's fairly long, almost a half marathon. And I really liked what you said, Oscar. This is very Swedish traditional, beautiful swim run. When you enter the water, swim over to Kullberling, you run or walk along the shoreline here of Kullberling. Uh, very technical, and yeah, just keep it safe. And then swim 18 between Kullbärling and Longbärling. A lot of current normally. So either you're being pushed this way or this way. So look how the current is moving and then aim for the flag. There you have the last energy station of the course, which is very much appreciated. And here, make sure to fill up. There's no point not to take anything here. So if you're considering, I feel good, I will just keep moving. Either way, stop, take a gel or whatever you can find there, and then run these almost 2Ks on Longbärling. And then you have this really fun island jumping. And Longbärling is only single trail running. Beautiful.
Just small note there. Leaving Una before you do this last swim run, jumping to island, really nice. Last part. The last K of the Una island is pretty much a trail and tough. So when you leave the road or like this, gravel road or smaller road into the bushes and the seagrass, that stuff I mentioned, this is the time where you start taking on your wetsuit and
Yeah,
getting ready to swim. So at this point in this late in the race or never in swim run, you want to hit the shoreline and be standing there, because when you get to the water, to always keep moving forward, you want to have the equipment ready to just jump in as soon as you. So as you're walking through this high seagrass and stuff, make sure you get your equipment right and ready for swimming. Yeah, and then for the rest of the race, it's going to be up. So yeah.
yeah. And here, what Oscar is talking about, it's pretty much here. You're leaving the road, and then you enter this single trail, and then you start taking on your wetsuit again. Uh, Very good point, Oscar.
Yeah.
Here, the really fun island jumping here, beautiful part of the course. You haven't seen much of it in pictures because it's a military area. We're not allowed to shoot photos and drones, but it's very beautiful, and the rocks here are very grippy. So not as slippery as at many other places. These are pretty much the opposite. They're very grippy, and if you fall, watch your hands. Be careful. Maybe you can run with your paddles on. If you fall, you will not cut yourself by doing that. Uh, and then you have the last swim from Järnholmen up onto Utö. And this swim, it doesn't look much on the map, but it can be very strong currents here. I've seen teams almost swimming pure, like east or west, because the current is so strong to just get over. So, yeah, pay attention here. You will see our save the boats. You will see other teams. Normally, there's a lot of people here. They're screaming, they're cheering you on. It's very fun, and it's proper Ute love when you get there. Because Ute is also called the Love Island, and yeah, you will definitely notice. And the feeling when you enter Ute here, either you need to push really hard because you're chasing someone, or you're just super happy. um, and yeah, I have an experience here that I was second in the world championship, and we were chasing Adriel and Eva, me and Marika, and we were chasing them, and we saw them in the last hill here up to the finish line, and we finished only 38 seconds behind them. So sometimes it's very, and we finished second by 38 seconds in a race that is 70 Ks. It's pretty unbelievable that, yeah, how tight the race can be. But it's a good way to show that if you relax too much, other teams might catch up to you because they have chosen to push. And this run is almost 4Ks. So there's plenty of time to catch teams if you want to and you feel strong. What's your feeling, Oscar? You have also won the World Championship a couple of times. This last hill here, what is it like?
Yeah, I mean, when me and Adrian ran it, we had to push it because we were on the clock for taking down the old course record at the time. So we had to we sprinted up that hill, and then some other years I had the opportunity to not be forced to push it. So as you said, it depends on what scenario you're coming into it. But mostly, I can tell you this hill is some really special for the race itself. It's iconic, and you're just soaking it all up. And there's a lot of people cheering you on, and you can feel the great feeling of just finishing the race. And it's a beautiful place up there at Ute and the restaurant and everything. So yeah, mostly it's just great memories from that hill.
Yeah, yeah. I think most people have only good memories from that hill, and what you say that I really like is that the feeling and just reaching out of Värdshus, it feels like even though you've never been there before, it feels like coming home, and it's really nice. You feel very welcomed by everyone on Ute Värdshus. They have great food. There's always beer. They're, yeah, so welcoming. And after well-deserved hours on the course, yeah, the showers, and then to meet up with everyone and talk about your experience
And the
from
buffet is awesome. It's the best there is.
yes. So yeah, I think that's the course, and yeah, this we have recorded this talk, and you will find it on our YouTube channel within the next few days, so you can look at it again. And uh, yeah, we're really thankful for everyone who's watching. If you have any questions, yeah, let us know.
Yeah,
And
anyone watching now, feel free to reach out. If I guess I'm tagged in some Instagram post, and yeah, I don't mind asking personal questions if there's something we talked about here that you want to ask more about. So just write to me a DM on Instagram, and I'll answer as quick as possible.
same goes for me. So feel free to DM or whatever. Uh, of course, we will also show this on our Facebook. It will be available on our Facebook in the next few days.
Yeah. So a pro tip is that even if you watch this, go back to the ÖTILLÖ YouTube or ÖTILLÖ Facebook and watch it again, because you cannot get to know this course too good in your preparations, and it will just make you feel much better and calm before the gun goes. The more prepared you are, so watch this film again and then do notes with the distances and just get familiar with what this Rundmarö nämnde, Orne, the pig swims, and these different points we talked about, and yeah, get a clear picture of what's ahead of you.
Yeah, that's a good wrap up, and that was actually my pro tip from last year, knowing the course. And so as you can see, competing at the level Oscar and I have done, it's very important to know the course, and that's what we wanted to give you today. So many thanks for listening. Have a great evening, everyone in Sweden and everywhere else where you're listening. Have a great day or whatever time of day it is. And we'll see you in a few days. Both
Yeah,
Oscar,
look forward to seeing you.
yes, look forward to seeing you. Bye, everyone.